The Ghoul's journey into NCR territory with Maximus, Thaddeus, and Dogmeat is tense from the start. As they move closer to Vegas, he finally reveals the destination, the Lucky 38. Reaching Lucy won't be simple, they'll have to cross the Strip, a place crawling with deathclaws and half-remembered promises of old-world glamour. Along the way, the Ghoul abruptly turns his gun on Maximus, demanding to know what he's carrying. Cornered, Maximus admits the truth, cold fusion, and it's meant to save Lucy. The Ghoul lowers the weapon and lets them pass, but his eyes say the debt isn't settled. That debt comes due at a ruined weapons warehouse. The Ghoul treats the raid like business, not heroics. If Maximus wants a chance to reach Lucy, the cold fusion has to change hands. Maximus refuses at first, clinging to the idea that some lines shouldn't be crossed. The Ghoul crushes that illusion with a single truth: sometimes protecting the innocent means empowering monsters. With no better option, Maximus gives it up, knowing he may have just damned someone else to save the one person he can't lose. When they march back toward Freeside in scavenged NCR-style power armor, the reaction is immediate. Locals cheer, swarm them, beg for protection, for someone, anyone, to finally wipe out the Deathclaws. The hope doesn't last. As they advance, he snaps at Thaddeus to abandon his sniper perch on a rooftop. The command comes a second too late. Without warning, Thaddeus' arm is torn away in the chaos. There's no time for grief or debate. Bleeding and shaken, Thaddeus is ordered to stay behind while the others push on, the Strip looming ahead like a graveyard of neon and bones. The plan unfolds brutally on the Strip. Maximus is placed forward, directly between the Ghoul and the Deathclaws, turning the confrontation into something that feels ancient, two sides measuring each other in the dust. Maximus holds his ground until his armor catches on a wrecked car. The Deathclaw shifts its attention, charging the Ghoul instead. Electric rounds slam into the creature, crackling uselessly across its hide. At the last possible moment, Maximus breaks free, claw and strikes, severing its head in one decisive blow. The opening is enough. The Ghoul slips into the Lucky 38 while Maximus remains outside, battling more Deathclaws alone. They overwhelm him, smashing him back into Freeside, where he crashes hard. A crowd gathers instinctively around him just as another Deathclaw steps forward, ready to finish the job. Inside the Lucky 38, the Ghoul walks through House's penthouse office and finds it eerily empty. No throne, no body, just dust and dead screens. He presses a large red button embedded in House's terminal. A hidden wall slides open, revealing a sealed chamber. Inside, he installs the cold fusion device. The system powers down, then reboots. When it comes back online, Robert House reveals himself, alive not in flesh, but as a consciousness bound to the machine. The episode fractures into memory. Cooper and Barb speak quietly, the weight of the world pressing in as she tells him that saving their family means saving everyone. Cooper leaves on his mission, climbing into a car with Welch and the president. He hands over the cold fusion device, believing, just briefly, that this might stop the world from burning. Elsewhere, inside Vault Tech offices, workers cheerfully continue assembling mind control devices while Hank watches with unmistakable pride. Lucy confronts her father, admitting his plan might save the world even though it feels deeply wrong. Hank explains that the devices erase traumatic memories, turn the dial higher and people forget more, until new thoughts are implanted and citizens become compliant. Lucy demands they stop and leave together, but Hank insists the process can't be undone. To end it, the mainframe in the basement must be destroyed. They descend together in a golf cart, Hank teaching Lucy to drive like it's an ordinary day. He admits he once wished for a normal life. Lucy replies they already had one before he ruined it. In the basement, workers surround the mainframe. Lucy mentions needing water and potassium for an explosive, then freezes when she recognizes a Legion soldier who once tried to kill her, now calmly mopping, proof the system works. Lucy struggles with the contradiction. Her father's work is evil, yet effective. She warns the Legion will keep hurting people, and Hank argues the system could stop them if they work together. Later, inside a recreation of her childhood bedroom, Lucy wears a yellow dress and eats dinner with Hank in his fake vault while he's handcuffed. He doesn't remember her from the NCR lookout, only meeting her that morning. Hank claims the NCR and Legion are the same, open violence versus quiet control. After he burns himself, Lucy pretends to give in, frees him, then traps him instead, cuffing him to the oven and taking his Pip-Boy. She admits he was a good father and leaves to destroy the system. In the hidden vault, Lucy finds the mainframe, and Welch's severed head wired into it, another mind sacrificed in the name of saving the world.